Hello, welcome to this video where I'm going to be showing off my pins here. I haven't actually looked at these in a long time, so I'm not even sure what I have. It's mostly Disney. I haven't bought any pins in quite a while, quite a few years, just because I was not really wanting to spend what they cost now, but who knows. I just kind of pulled these out and I was excited to look through them, so we'll see what I got here. And I'm going to use the zoom feature because I can get a nice, get a nice focus on there. Okay, so I'll start here. So yeah, one of the things that I kind of wanted to do back when I was buying, and when I say when, I'm talking probably 2017 to 2019 when I took a few trips to Disney World in Florida, and I was interested in developing a collection. And if you know me at this point, I'm a collector. I just can't stop myself. But I wanted to focus on characters and movies in particular that I liked, which I don't think is too crazy of a concept. So anyway, Wreck-It Ralph is one of my favorite movies from Disney for sure, and I particularly like Vanellope, and this one has both. We got the Candy Kingdom. So I do like that one a lot. I'm very happy to have that one. This one looks like Tinkerbell. Now, does this one move or something? Oh, yeah. Okay. So we got this kind of thing, and it's the fireworks in the background, and there's Tinkerbell. And that would be for the Magic Kingdom. Right here we have 45th anniversary of the Magic Kingdom with Mickey Mouse on it. And I probably got this because I like the retro looking Mickey Mouse. But that's actually pretty cool. Now this is interesting. This one's a limited edition Happy New Year 2017. This is interesting because I think this is the only limited edition that I actually went and got, like, in the park myself. So it's got the countdown there for New Year's. Happy New Year. And a lot of these are really cool. And I'll be the first to say, like, I think that they do a great job still today with the designs, but the problem is a lot of the time I like to be a completionist, or at least completionist of what I like, and there's just way too many that get released today to be able to really buy all the ones that I like. But I don't know, maybe there's something I can do with that. But anyway, let's move on. So this is just a, I guess, not limited edition one from 2017 with Fantasia Mickey on there, and that's probably why I got that one, because I like him. Okay, so there's a couple here. Disney's California Adventure Grizzly Peak 4th of July 2001 with Donald. And, Disney's Animal Kingdom Happy Easter 2002. So these two were given to me as a gift. I have a family member who I think sells Disney pins to some degree, and she gave me a few of these as a gift, so that was nice. And I do like these actually quite a bit. The holiday ones are always great. Here is a pin from Disney's Art of Animation Resort. I stayed there twice, both trips that I went to Disney World back in 17 and 19. So I wanted to get a pin to commemorate the resort, and it's a cool resort for sure. This is the third one that I got, same deal as a gift. Memorial Day 2003 with the White Rabbit. Honestly, another great one. I'm a big fan of the White Rabbit and the holiday pins. Okay, here's one that I actually remember trading for. I've only ever traded for very few pins with cast members, but this one is Twilight Zone Tower of Terror. Now, I'm a big fan of the ride in Hollywood Studios, so I just wanted to grab this one when I saw it, and happy to have that one. And then this one, I want to say this is like a starter pin. Like you would buy a lanyard and a few pins would come on it to start. And this is mini, like Pirates of the Caribbean. And I traded for this one as well. And I think that I traded for this one on a pin board. And I just saw this one and saw that it was like big and nice, and so I just went for it, but don't really care about it myself. Here we go, Expedition Everest. Greetings from 29,000 feet, beware of the Yeti. I love Expedition Everest, and I have another one here, which is the patch. And that's why I have both of those, because I'm a huge fan of the ride. So I did buy those myself. And then this one is Cheshire Cat. So I am a big Cheshire Cat fan, and he's another character that I would seek out. Now this one to me looks like a fake. Yeah, I'm like definitely, probably 90% sure that's a fake, but still have it anyway. There's a couple here. Walt Disney Collectors Society. Don't really know what that is. But I have Dumbo and Pooh. Don't know how I got these, or these could be fakes too for all I know, but so I got those. USA Bicentennial Disneyland Resort 1976, another one I got as a gift, and another great one. Flight of Passage. Honestly, this is like one of my least favorite pins that I have. I think it's a very uninspired pin, especially for the ride, how vibrant and visually stunning that ride is. I think this pin is very boring. That said, the reason I got this is because I went on the ride, loved it, and wanted to get something to commemorate it, so I got the pin. This is Mickey, pitching for the Mets here. Used to be a big Mets fan. So that one's cool. Another Walt Disney Collectors Society with Timon. And this is a Haunted Mansion mirror one with, I think that's one of the Hitchhiking Ghosts. I did not buy this one. Don't know exactly why I have that one or not, but that one's definitely cool. I'm gonna flip the page. All right, so let me see if I can put the camera down for a second so I can adjust my binder here, which is very nice to have, by the way. Okay. All right, so this one's gonna be a mix of Disney and not Disney. So here's one from Hershey Park. This is for the ride Fahrenheit. And it looks like this one opens, maybe? Oh, yep. So that one's cool. Hershey Park is fun. Enchanted Forest Water Safari. One of my favorite, like, minor theme parks in upstate New York. Couple here, 4th of July Peanuts ones. I think that, where were we? We were at some park that had Peanuts like license, and these were the only pins in the park that I could find, and this was when I was like deep into it and I wanted to buy pins everywhere. So that's why I got these. Hershey Bears one. First of all, one of my favorite logos in all of sports. I'm also kind of a logo geek, I guess, for sports. But yeah, I never went to a game or anything, but we would take trips down to Hershey, and that's where I got that. Here's a Disney 2019 one, little spinner. Obviously, I must have bought this myself in 2019 when I was at Disney World. Hard Rock Cafe New York, with the Statue of Liberty here. So Hard Rock Cafe, from what I understand, is known to, and possibly the hotels also, are known to have pins unique pins at each location. So I got this one in the New York City Hard Rock Cafe, which we did actually, I remember actually going there, so that's cool. Some Pokemon ones here, Xerneas, Yveltal, Mega Charizard Y, and Mega Kangaskhan. So these must have came out right when Pokemon X and Y came out, which is, I was nuts about Pokemon at that time. Still am a fan, but I'm not sure how these were released or anything, but I definitely think it makes sense why I got those. Um, okay, World Series champion Mets 1986. Don't know how I got that, but makes sense. And then I also have one from the National Baseball Hall of Fame 2015 induction in Cooperstown. And then I have a pin for the Boilermaker race in Utica, New York, 2016. I ran this race twice. It's a 15K. And I have at least one pin from it because it's right here, and I don't know if I have another one. Two more here that I received as gifts. 4th of July 2002 with Mickey, Donald, and Goofy. Very good. And then this one's awesome. St. Patrick's Day with Figment. That one's great as well. This is, okay, Universal. I can see Universal Studios on the right, Islands on the left. So when we went to Universal, I must have just been like, you know what, I want to pick one up that represents everything. Then right here, I have 3 out of the 4 pins that came in this pack for a Goofy movie. We got the standout Powerline emblem, Leaning Tower of Cheesa, which is, what's his name, Bobby's Cheese Whiz, and the logo, a Goofy movie. And I'm missing, well, I'm not missing it. You know what? This is going to be an impromptu little thing here, but let's go. We're going to walk in here because I don't want this one to go unnoticed. Where is it? Here it is. So I have this hat that I usually bring when I go to Disney, and there he is. So I have Max dressed up as Powerline there, which also came. It was a 4-pack, and it was a pretty good deal. And this was also, it was probably 2019, which was, I think, kind of around or maybe a little bit before when Goofy movie really had its big resurgence. I'm sorry if you can see my feet. I know that's weird. Okay, I'm just gonna flip the page again here. Don't even know what's left. I love a Goofy movie, by the way. It's, it's like, to me, it's, oh, sorry. To me, it is almost perfect. I really love it. Okay, we got a couple of I Love New York buttons here. These are from the New York State Fair, and they were free. Splash Lagoon, another little button when I went there, Erie, Pennsylvania. This is Disney Conservation Fund 20th anniversary. I believe this was if you donated $1 at the checkout, they gave you this button. Of course, I was obsessed, so I grabbed that. This was probably the same thing, Conservation Hero. This one is a little bit nicer, actually. Disney Conservation Fund. Got a trade with Donald here. Possibly got this one as a gift. I don't really remember. This one is from Top of the Rock 2017. I've been to the top of New York, which I did go up there. That was 30 Rock in New York City. You can go all the way to the top for a little experience up there. I got Luigi here, Mario Kart. Don't know what that's about, but yep. And then I have Hula Stitch here and Oscar here. I won those both as giveaways, so got those for free. Let's see. Is there anything else in here? What do we think? I don't see anything else. Oh, there's some stuff back here. Might as well go through these. What is in here? Oh my goodness, there's a bunch of stuff in here. Magical musical moments. I'm late. Pin 39. Disney Store. Okay. Don't know when I got this. This could have been a gift. I also could have got this for myself because Alice in Wonderland is definitely one of the ones that I would have picked out to collect for myself. So, but that's cool regardless. What's this here? Nintendo Switch Online and My Nintendo pins. Oh, you know what? This was like a pre-order bonus, I want to say, for promotional use only. Yeah, this was given to me for free as some free bonus for something, and I'm sure I can look it up and figure out what it was, but that's cool that I got those for free. What the heck? Why didn't I do something with these? Why are these all just stuffed in here? Powerline, like, why did I not put him in with the book? Yeah, love Powerline. This is a big one. This is Mickey from Kingdom Hearts, King Mickey. This is a fig pin. It was on clearance. Let's just see here. Let's see, what even is this? Love My Community? Okay. I Heart Lemoyne, that's where I went to college. Definitely got that for free somewhere. Famous Dave's, okay. Barbecue. Another one, Top of the Rock. 70 stories, 850 feet. I guess I got both of those. That's interesting. Okay. Here's my Alice in Wonderland lanyard, which is my favorite one. I think it's like the only lanyard I really have for if I ever, wear pins in the park, which I don't really do anymore. Countdown to the Millennium 2000, and that's Ludwig von Drake, 1961. And this one must be from 99 or 2000, yeah. I mean, this one, still in the package, this one has to be kind of hard to find, I would think. This one was also a gift. We got Mickey with a lightsaber, Star Wars. Man, $6.95. Those were the days. I think I honestly, I can't remember if I bought that one myself or not, but still, that's nice. What? I have 2 of Expedition Everest? Okay, this is weird. Another Enchanted Forest one, the same thing. Same exact thing. Another one of that Haunted Mansion one. This one's in rougher shape, but that's fine. Baseball Hall of Fame. What? Why is this? Why do I have so many dupes? Why did I buy 2 of these? Okay, now I have a little bag here of what? Okay, there's one. This is a pin. SUNY FCCC, Faculty Council of Community Colleges. Why do I have this? I had no association with community colleges in New York. There's a flamingo in there. These are very random. This must have been from the time when I was just hoarding pins because I was so obsessed with, developing collection. And these, I want to say, are going to be my fakes, my scrappers. So I'll just flash these really quick. So, Orange Bird there. And these are... this is a kind of tough. There's a pirate flag there. So this one I would keep. Some of these, it's like, I would keep this just because it's cool. But yeah, these are a big problem. These are like super faked by China. And you can buy like big pin lots online and get all fakes. Boom, boom. I kind of like that one. And sometimes they're easy to tell if they're fake, and sometimes they're harder. Like sometimes I know they have like, you know, edges that are kind of not really smooth. Oh, see, this one's awesome. I don't even care that this one's fake. It's a D ticket, and it's got Tomorrowland People Mover, Rocket Jet Skyway, Disneyland Railroad from Disneyland. Like, that's awesome. I get that it's fake. I don't even care. Like, I wouldn't trade it or sell it. It's cool to have. And this was I definitely bought a lot way back when of cheap pins to have. Survey marker? I don't even know what that is. I'll keep that one right there. And the other thing is, you can actually, okay, this one doesn't have it. I'll wait until I see when that has it. Goofy's signature there. Okay, this one has it. So this is another way to tell fakes. Like, see that? That's a hidden Mickey. It means that this was I want to say it means that it was a cast pin. By that I mean it's a pin that like you couldn't buy. You had to trade a cast member for it. And there's so many of these out there. It's ridiculous. Oh, and there's definitely supposed to be something in that silver area right there. There's nothing there. And this is definitely supposed to be a character also. I don't know who it's supposed to be. I apologize for my gross looking nails also. Duffy. Duffy is before my time. I don't even know who Duffy is. Mater the Greater. Maybe that's Sword in the Stone or something. I don't know what that is. That one looks kind of jank. But yeah, I mean, if for some reason you want to get into Disney pins, be on the lookout for these fakes. They're everywhere. Should be easy to avoid them because it's like you're either paying what you should be paying or insanely low prices, which are going to be fake. That's just how it is. That's a Zodiac series. And now that I'm doing this and, you know, showing these, it's kind of fun going through them. And next time I go, this is a tiny one, man. Which is going to be in September. I will probably buy at least one or two, even though it bothers me. Oh, is this the fairy? That's kind of cool. Another jank-looking Cinderella. Yeah, the other thing is I hope that I'm not going to allow myself to become addicted to these again just because of the price, but even if I was really willing to buy them, like, I don't want to become addicted to them because people do become addicted to buying these and buying, like, all this collectible stuff. Russell there. Kind of a cool one. I'm not a huge Up fan. Snow White. So, is that the last one? Oh, there's one more. So, those are all the fakes that I have. And I don't really care about them at this point. But that's all my pins. Yeah, it's kind of... I kind of went crazy and then I stopped, but it could be good to get back to it, especially, you know, Like now, if I go somewhere, like for example, when I went to Knott's, I didn't get any pins there, but I definitely could have, and it could have been cool to add. But I will be back there again, and I will be adding to the collection. And one thing, I mean, there's my shelves over there. You probably know from my other videos that I'm just a big collector of everything, but this is a lot of DVDs and Blu-rays over there, as well as up there you can see my computer games. Well, that's not even close to all of them, but it's just some of them up there. So I'm just a collecting person. That's what I do. Even up there's some of my vinyls. Again, not even close to all of them, but I just love collecting, so it very well could continue. And if I had to choose a certain, like, few characters that I was going to focus on, it would be, or it would be probably movies more so than characters, but there's a few characters anyway. Wreck-It Ralph, specifically Vanellope, Alice in Wonderland, specifically probably White Rabbit and Cheshire Cat. Don't have any of Zazu from Lion King, but he would be another one. I do like pretty much anything from Fantasia. Chernabog would be cool. Figment is cool, but there's probably way too much of Figment now to even think about that. Obviously, a Goofy movie and Powerline. And I'm probably forgetting plenty here, but I'm going to be on the lookout. Maybe I can find a way to get some more cheap ones and to build my collection a little bit. So anyway, I'm clearly an amateur with this. My collection is quite minor compared to a lot of people, but I hope you enjoyed, and let's continue a little bit of a discussion in the comments if you have anything that you'd like to talk about. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again real soon.